Well, hello, Year 12 students, and things have changed rapidly since we last spoke. And yes, it's about to hit the fan, as they say. So, back to remote learning. So, we had that wonderful 3 week period where we got to interact with one another and get to see one another again. I'm sure you enjoyed everyone's company. I know the staff enjoyed the opportunity to do face to face teaching and be in the classroom again. It's just the way to do it. But unfortunately, we've got no choice and we are heading back home. So, what I'd like to do is start off with a little bit of music, but this time, not me, but the magnificent Year 12 Accounting Choir. So, let's listen to them in action.
Voice integrity. Love can be strong, we want to get right back to where we started from. Keep going.
That was great. Thanks, Perry. You actually make me feel good. All right, so thanks for those, gents. Now, at home, so the uniform meme, there you go. You can do what you like. So, full beard, no uniform requirements, so no tie, don't have to tuck it in, no uniform passes. So, totally independent. Be like being at university for you guys. So, good luck with that. And first, I think it was Mitch McCarthy who suggested this, sent me an email, and the leadership team has jumped on board. And so tomorrow, we're going to have a casual clothes day. Right? So a chance for you guys to have a little bit of fun. Your last day, face-to-face, certainly for this term. And we want you the chance to just to chill out a little bit and relax. Obviously, you still have to have the face mask. You still have to socially distance. And you still need to get your temperature tested. But at least you can have a little bit of relaxation in terms of your dress and appearance tomorrow. So thanks for Mitch and the leadership team, and also the support of Mr. Coughlin, Miss Bourne, Mr. Ford, for allowing this to go ahead. So do it in the right spirit. It's a gold coin donation. We want to raise a bit of money for charity. So as you get your temperature tested, just hand over a gold coin. That would be terrific. Right, so enjoy the day. So casual clothes, right, for tomorrow. Looks like we're going to miss out on the RE day, so that would be your next opportunity. So you've certainly done it tough. Mix up your masks, make it nice and colourful. All right, let's have another little clip. This is 2 minutes with the boss. So hopefully I can still keep doing this. I guess I could grab a student. We can just do a Google Meet online, and I can record it. And we can continue with it because it's a little bit of fun and also interesting to find out about what students are up to. So this is Marcus Catamone.
Hi, Marcus. Welcome to 2 Minutes with the Boss.
Pleasure to be here.
Excellent. What's been your favourite subject in Year 12?
Not accounting, that's for sure. I like Italian.
Yeah, why do you like Italian?
I think it's pretty cool learning another language.
Could you give me a little bit of Italian, just something about the Year 12 accounting class in Italian?
I don't know.
Is that an Italian word? I don't know.
Yeah, it is. I don't know, what do you want me to say?
Something in Italian, Marcus?
Yeah, but what specifically?
Whatever you like.
Ciao, mi chiamo Luca. Sono sportivo.
Yeah, and what's that translate as?
Hi, my name is Luca and I'm sporty.
That is beautiful. Now, Marcus, the pandemic has been quite challenging for everybody. What have you found most difficult during the last 6 months, probably?
Not being able to go to the footy is a big one for me. I'm a big sports guy.
Yep.
So that's been tough. Just seeing your mates on the weekend as well. So, just staying at home all the time gets a bit boring.
Yep.
Yeah,
What are you doing after Year 12? What do you hope to do?
Well, I haven't narrowed it down to one specific thing yet. I've got some courses in mind, some pathways. So yeah, just haven't really.
And who annoys you the most in Year 12?
Student or teacher?
Both.
Student. Lukey Kieran's got to be up there. Always yapping in my ear in accounting, and he's probably the one that makes me get moved every lesson. Teacher, I'd have to say the man behind the camera.
Is that because I move you every lesson?
Yeah, I'd have to say so.
No worries. It's an absolute pleasure doing 2 minutes with you, Marcus. All the best for 2020.
Thanks, Trevor.
He's a good man, Marcus, and despite getting moved in accounting, he did very well on your last sack. So maybe that did work, getting you away from Luca. So thank you for that. Appreciate it. All right. So what we are doing is going into remote learning. So we gave you a lot of advice and suggestions last time. I also surveyed all of the Year 12 students, so we got some valuable feedback, which we disseminated to your teachers. So hopefully all of us will take it on board, and also that you would have had a chance to reflect on what worked for you and what didn't. So clearly, staying focused and committed is fundamental to doing well. And as I've said about everything, the people who succeed in life are those people who are conscientious and put in effort. This is no different, you working at home or being at school, in terms of the contribution to your studies. So make sure that you are organised and make sure you attend every class. So the attendance will be done slightly differently. It'll actually be done the way it's normally done at school. So your teachers will be marking the role on MASCOM. So they'll be marking the role at the start of the lesson, and they'll also be marking the role at the end of the lesson. So you need to be on Google Meet, start and end of period. Whether you're there the whole time will depend on the teacher. There might be videos, or they might give you free time to go off and do research, or there might be a lesson conducted throughout the entire period. But make sure you stay focused and committed, and you don't get a phone call from me because the teachers said that so-and-so hasn't been turning up to the Google Meets. So it's just a 6-week commitment. We're nearly there. Listening to Mr. Molino today, it sounded like that the exam structure is staying in place, and so your ATAR all is going to be distributed as per normal toward the end of December, and so no great change. The GAT has been moved to term 4, but it sounds like nothing else is different, although one would have to suggest that there might be some amendments to the way SACs are done, so that will be advice that we will get as the term proceeds. But as I said many times, I think Mazenod is very well placed. We've got a terrific online system. Most subjects are fairly well advanced, and we can still move towards completing the course towards the end of this term and then moving into revision. Right? But make sure you take up the opportunity to do the right thing by attending your classes and participating in class. Same as last time, it's obviously a different environment. We don't have the opportunity to mix and socialise. Don't know what your family structures are. They're all very different. But I have no doubt if you can get out and do a little bit of exercise, that's quite restrictive now. But if you can go for a walk, I think it's just an opportunity to reflect. It's amazing how many problems you solve in your own mind as you're walking and taking the time to reflect on what's been happening in your world. All right, so if you get a chance to go for a bike ride, it's got to be pretty small one, or go for a jog or whatever, also very important, or just exercising at home. But make sure you get in a regular routine, have breaks between your classes, and take your lunch and recess breaks as per normal. So diet is crucial, so eating good healthy food all the time, and making sure you get appropriate sleep. So 8 hours is a recommended minimum for your age group. So if you can get more than that, terrific. But certainly don't go for less, right? Because fatigue will kick in, you'll get frustrated with the whole system. So it's about being disciplined, right? And focused on what your goals and aspirations are toward the end of the year. Don't forget, this is going to be a big part of isolation, as it was last time. So lots of information we put up here and lots of communication. So I'll be directing to you to things which are going to be happening on a regular basis. Right, but it's a challenging time, and I think that it's a huge opportunity for you guys to be grateful for what's happened to you in the past. So this is a slight little hiccup. Most of you are going to live for another 70 or 80 years. You might reflect back on this as a little bit of inconvenience and difficulty that you've had to overcome. But be grateful, right, for all those things that are good in your life and are going well. The opportunity to still be at home and to watch your sport, watch TV, various movies, whatever you want, still watch online. You've got computer access, you've got communications, you can still communicate with friends. So it's still an amazing lots of opportunities you have in the current environment, despite the fact of your restrictive movement and not being able to see friends and family. So yes, it's really tough, but it does give you an appreciation of things, and probably also has highlighted to you, as it has to me and many others, how important it is to have a sense of community and people not being indifferent and not being selfish, because the repercussions, have you seen, are monumental in terms of loss of life and loss of livelihood and total disruption to society, because a very, very small number of people just refuse to do the right thing, and we all pay a price. So as an older person, I sincerely hope that values are something which is taught more and more, and people have a greater respect for other human beings, more so than what's currently evident. Right, so I want to show you a little clip here. This is from Miss Siramides. So we were going to have a big VTAC session on Wednesday, and obviously that can't go ahead. So hopefully we'll have the hard copies to hand out to you tomorrow, and you can take those with you. Otherwise, we'll just have to put everything up online. Not sure how the VTAC application is going to go. I'll be in touch with Miss Siramides, and we'll obviously then communicate it to you and your families as to how that is going to go ahead. But anyway, just have a listen to Miss Siramides' video. And as I said, obviously the Wednesday session is cancelled, so we'll have to communicate with you as to how we're going to do the preferential.
Miss Siramides here. I wanted to bring your attention to what you'll be doing on Wednesday during sport time. So on Wednesday, the 5th of August, all Year 12 students will be accessing my VTAC information. So if you go to your Year 12 page that Mr. McAllister has for you, scroll down and click on the VTAC information tile. Okay, so hopefully many of you have seen this page already. On this page, you will see all the application dates for every single homeroom during August and September. So I will be coming to your homeroom during lunchtime, where you will be completing